Hej wszystkim, z tej strony Lisy, witam was w pierwszym odcinku z nowej serii na tym kanale, Slay the Princess. Nie wiem za bardzo, co tutaj się będzie działo. Wiem tyle, co można zobaczyć na Steamie, no i na tych ekranach początkowych. Taka myśl, którą chcę trochę rzucić w eter, zanim rozpoczniemy. Przepraszam. Sorki, uderzyłam was. Taka rzecz, którą chcę rzucić w eter, zanim zaczniemy, to jest to, czy to jest gra, którą trzeba przejść parę razy, żeby faktycznie zrozumieć, co się dzieje. Czy to jest taka niekończąca się pętla, że dopóki nie dojdziemy do... Okej. Czy, że dopóki nie dojdziemy do prawidłowej odpowiedzi, to będziemy kręcić się w kółko. Koleżanka ma się chyba nie najlepiej. Dobra, może dział pierwszy bohater i królewna.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Ooh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Dowiedz się więcej o koniec świata, o czym ty mówisz. Nie pomyślałam, że być może jedynym powodem, do którego zamierza zniszczyć świat, jest właśnie to, że ją zamknięto. To ma akurat sens. Zabicie królewny wydaje się trochę nikczemne, nie sądzisz? Nie można zrobić tego ktoś inny. Zapomnij, nie mam zamiaru brać w tym udziału. Nie przyszło ci do głowy, że nie mam nic przeciwko końcowi świata. Podobają mi się niektóre te odpowiedzi. Czy dostanę za to jakąś nagrodę? Tak. Och, w porządku, dzięki, że powiedziałeś mi, co robić. Cudownie, zawsze chciałam obalić monarchię. Viva la revolution. Mogę po prostu mieć w dupie to i sobie pójść, okej? Dobra, ja bym najpierw chciała się dowiedzieć więcej.
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Czy koniec ludzi to byłoby taka zła rzecz? Sekunda. Dobra. Ale w jaki sposób zamknięta w piwnicy królewna może zniszczyć świat? Jeśli nie powiesz mi, dlaczego jest niebezpieczna, nie zamierzam jej zabić. Masz na to jakieś dowody? Nie pomyślałeś, że może być jedynym powodem, dla którego zamierzasz... Okej, to jest powtórka. Zabicie królewny jest... to się ten... Zapomnij o... Jak twierdzisz, wtedy może ją uśmiercę, okej. Ale do czegoś się nie zobowiązuję, dopóki nie będę miał okazji spotkać się z nią twarzą w twarz. Dobra, kupuję to, miejmy to z głowy. O, w porządku, dzięki, że powiedziałeś. To dobra. Ja dalej chcę drążyć. No właśnie.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
A ty musisz mówić zagadkami? Chcę konkretów.
You have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
To pierwszy mi powiedz swoją... A masz na to jakieś dowody?
Already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end.
Nie mogę pójść do domu.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Aleś ty milutki. Wcale nie ma zamiaru ci pomagać.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to
Are
end.
you sure?
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but
Albo tacy,
surely
którzy
you're
nie
not one
mają
of those,
chęci do życia.
right? Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See
Jestem
how that turns
ciekawska,
out
daj
for
mi
all of
spokój.
us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ja już jest bardziej.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okej. Podoba mi się humor tej gry.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A w teorii gra zapamiętuje, co wybieraliśmy już wcześniej. W sensie, jakbyśmy wrócili do początku, to gra będzie pamiętała, co zrobiliśmy poprzednio. Przez grę mam na myśli narratora i tę księżniczkę. To mnie zastanawia.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okej.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world.
Czemu nie mogę ratować świat tak swoją drogą? Biorę na wszelki wypadek.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Dlatego, że ją tu zamknąłeś. Chwila. Dobra.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
O, ładny ma głosik.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Chwilę, bo mi się wydaje, że gra jest trochę za cicho. Sekunda. Dobra, chyba teraz będzie lepiej. Ale mam nadzieję, że mnie dalej będzie dobrze słychać. Czołem.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Ładny masz głos.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
A ty też masz taki attitude trochę. Jeszcze nie podjęłam
How about
decyzji.
you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
Ja wolę porozmawiać
Don't
z
you
nożem.
dare.
A ty się nie wtrącaj.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Co też jest głupie.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Po pierwsze, strasznie się rządzisz na to, jak biorąc pod uwagę, że jesteś przykuta do ściany.
Then I'm not talking to you. I guess we are.
Serio? Tak się dogadaliśmy?
For love of everything, just slay her.
Oj, siedź cicho, ja się
Or
dobrze
drop the
bawię.
blade. Do something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend.
Ciekawe, jak długo
that
mogę
you
się
be
tak
the one to
drażnić z
take
tą
the
grą, bo
initiative.
ja jestem też bardzo uparta. Serio? Co? Przez to, że nie wiem, czy ona pamięta nasze wybory, tak głupio trochę ją uśmiercać, w sensie... jeżeli ona by zapamiętała, że ją uśmierciliśmy w poprzednim save'ie, to się niczego więcej nie dowiemy. Masz.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Wiesz, że robię to tylko dlatego, że nie
Against
mam
your
wyboru.
better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Jak długi jest ten łańcuch?
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh well. O, już mina ci zrzedła.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Mhm. Ale śmietliwa. Właśnie.
Don't just tell her that.
A czemu? Nie powiedziałeś mi, że mam siedzieć cicho, to ja pytam.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of
Wierzę, że jesteś irytująca.
monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Nie. Może uśmiercenie jej obudzi cokolwiek w niej jest. I tak długo jak jest taka, to nic się nie stanie. Mogę to wkurzyć narratora. Ale nie ufam żadnemu z was. Jedno i drugie coś kręci.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Ja to wiem.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Killing each other?
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
A ty się nie wtrącaj.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Oboje macie dobry point. W sensie nie lubię, że ona mnie tak protekcjonalnie traktuje. Jak masz na imię?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Aha.
Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer.
We'll see. W którymś momencie będzie miała dosyć mojego paplania.
Too long.
To żeś powiedziała.
You can't. Don't bother.
Weź się, nie wtrącaj.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Że odciąć ci rękę?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
To byłoby ciekawe.
Oh, have you decided what to do
Nie.
with me?
You know why you're here.
O, to mi się podoba.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Nie lubię, jak mi jedno i drugie rozkazuje.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Grożąc mi sobie nie pomagasz.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
I to miało mnie przekonać? Serio?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Oboje mnie denerwujecie, tak szczerze. Tylko, że narrator jest głosem, główną mu zrobię. To ja nie wiem, co robić. No bo nie chcę, żeby ona była taka, pogorożę ci i ty wtedy będziesz się mnie słuchał. Sratatata. Ty Piaro, jeżeli chcesz, żebym ci pomogła, to może byłabyś dla mnie miła.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
No i fajnie, ja jestem zadowolona. Nikt nie wygra, wszyscy przegraliśmy.
It's a
Czuję się
chance we'll
szczęśliwa.
have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Dokładnie, posiedzę tu
You're
z tobą.
making a mistake.
Nad czym?
You turn your back to the princess.
Ej,
and make your way to
nie
the
chciałam
stairs.
wstawać, chciałam z nią tam siedzieć.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
No właśnie.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Czemu potrzebujesz naszej pomocy? Tego nie rozumiem.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Dziękuję, chociaż jedno pozwala mi decydować o samej sobie.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Ja bym siedziała z nią tam na dole, miała takie... Nie chcesz gadać? Dobrze, będziemy się na siebie gapić. Ja bym tak zrobiła, ja bym siedziała tam w kącie z tym nożem i ja takie, no dobra, no możemy tak siedzieć. Ciekawe, który z nas będzie chciał bardziej pogadać.
Okay, we can make this work.
Nie, raczej nie.
Against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Czemu nie mogłeś tego robić w piwnicy? Mógłbyś tam siedzieć? Się japić?
Long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a
A
novel.
ona wcześniej była już dziwna.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Ja ci nic nie zrobiłam, ty piaro.
Doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
I can be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely does inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
Patrzyłabym się na nie jak debil.
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Stara, trochę się nie wczytujesz.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the
Proszę,
princess
nie
draws
powinnaś
near,
śmiać, ale to jest
suddenly
bez.
stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No.
She steps closer, one silent
Stara gały ci
footfall at a
wypadają.
time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Uuu.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Było być dla mnie miłym.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and
Powiedział
your
ktoś,
heart
kto się chyba
freezes in your chest.
już umiera.
You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Jak to chapter drugi?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Czy my będziemy się
And
kręcić
in
w
the basement
kółko?
of that cabin
Tak myślałam.
is a princess. You're here to slay her.
I teraz my wiemy, że tak było?
It will be the end of the world.
Okej, czyli to jest taki typ gry, że będziemy kręcić w kółko? Okej.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess.
Aha, czyli
Literally
również
told you that
głupa, ale jestem ciekawa, czy ona pamięta.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said...
Dobra, tym razem pójdziemy bez noża.
Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
Załóżmy, że mówię prawdę i to wszystko rzeczywiście się już wydarzyło. Czy mam cię słuchać, czy mam zawracać swojego robieniem czegokolwiek?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Nie mam zamiaru też nie tym razem.
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was let her away. And how'd that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Yeah.
And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us.
Czy my się klonujemy z każdym?
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can. Just be quick about it.
O! Sama i blisko zniszczyła moje narządy wewnętrzne. Co ja mam do cholery zrobić? To jest zasadne pytanie. Pozwól, że zatocuję cię z ostatniego razu. To tylko królewna. Jak możemy ją tak nazywać? Ewidentnie ma do czynienia z czymś znacznie gorszym. Kto zamknął ją w tej piwnicy? Co to za miejsce?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine.
Nie.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job and save the world.
Mam ochotę tobą potrząsnąć.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path
Ale
in
jak
the
sobie z nią
woods.
poradzili? Nie
Don't
mogli oni nie zabić.
overcomplicate things.
No właśnie.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special. Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
Ty mówisz o mnie?
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave. I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation.
O. Okej. Czyli mamy zapis.
If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Dobra. Tym razem pójdę bez noża.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
Dobra, już to
and she
mówiłeś.
will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement
One są w
doorway.
oknach!
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already got now, hasn't she? And she's ready for it.
O, dobra, już się
Wait,
też uspokój.
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting
tu co
stuck in
robi
your
w
head
oknach?
like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
Jest ich 4.
So deep breath in, deep breath out.
Po co to
Your
lustro?
task awaits, and only you can do it. You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Huh.
There's definitely a mirror.
No?
There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants. We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror.
No
Why
przecie
lie about
widzę!
something so meaningless? What good would... Maybe he's trying to keep us from looking because there's something horribly wrong with us. No, there isn't something horribly wrong with you. You look exactly how you're supposed to look. Now stop second guessing my every word.
Ty powiedziałeś mi, że nie ma lustra, ja widzę lustro, daj mi spokój. Nie chcę mi się
Walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Ale łapkę mamy fajną.
Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Po prostu wejdziemy. Nie biorę ostrza.
I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need something sharper.
Oj tam, oj tam.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back.
Ona pamięta, dobrze, że jej nie zabiłam ostatnim razem.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Oj, dobra, już nie
You're
przeżywaj.
really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
No.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it's...
Dla ciebie głos rozsądku? Dajmy, że wcale nie jest dziwnie.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here.
Dobra, weź go,
To die again.
zrzuć w tą czarną otchłań czy coś.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and
Może być w
start
stronę oczek?
moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you
No
go,
przecież cię szukam, babo.
I'm going to find you.
Brawo.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
O, jesteś jeszcze brzydszy niż zapamiętałam.
Find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Długo.
Your breathing adds out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver,
Ja myślałam, że ten narrator to paranoik.
lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
Nie wiem, po co na prawdziwej miłości, jak jest to działa w innych bajkach.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more?
Dobra, będę się...
You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Hej.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Heart. She isn't attacking us. Liver. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. And the way out of here is nowhere to be seen. That isn't my fault.
Sorry.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you? Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me and then...
Liver.
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
A mi się to całkiem podoba.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Bare minimum.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free.
To raczej nie zadziała.
Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Brał.
Liver, nerves,
No już wiemy dlaczego.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you work
Ow.
hard enough.
Strasznie głośno.
Nerves, heart, lungs,
Mm.
liver, nerves, heart.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
We're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long,
Ow.
you'll be there too. That's how this all works,
O
right?
Jezu, już 43 minuty nagrywam?
Until you let me out.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Stara, trochę się z tą zasiedziałam.
Before that, I'm sure I can get creative.
Lungs, liver,
Gratuluję.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, 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 nerves. What? No! Liver,
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
liver.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving.
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves.
With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Liver, nerves,
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
lungs, liver, nerves.
The princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon, this would be the perfect opportunity to
Ona
use
się
it.
miga, myśli, że to coś by dało.
But we don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver,
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends.
Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
At least it's a choice.
That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there.
Samoczka.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction,
A, to był jej.
watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open. Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still
Nie,
make
wiesz
this
co, jestem
right. You can
ślepa.
still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now. Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive.
Heart? Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin.
No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. I guess I have to do everything around here, don't I? Heart, lungs.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't.
Lungs.
Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
Liver.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes
Sekunda.
into the inky black of the basement, never to be seen again.
Liver. Nerves.
Dobra, mam nadzieję, że nie słyszeliście za dużo.
Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not. I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
Przecież żaden z nas nie może stąd wyjść.
There's nothing else for us to do.
Liver. Nerves.
The doorknob twists in your hand,
Wyzwał swoje ręki na
revealing
świat.
the forested path beyond the cabin.
You bastard. You've actually done it. Heart. You've actually doomed every liver. Nerves. Heart.
It's so beautiful.
Liver.
I can't wait to ruin it.
Heart. Lungs.
But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Liver. Nerves. Heart. Lungs.
O,
Why is it so cold?
Nerves. Heart.
Okej.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? I'm begging you, don't do this. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. It's calling us, and not in a good way.
A? To ty. No i? Ja powinnam kończyć odcinek, nie to, że coś.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Połamię jej maskę, co nie?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okej.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins
Czasami tak.
and another ends?
Podziwiam, że chciało się te wszystkie rączki robić.
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okej.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is filled with sadness, a doll abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home. I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Okay.
I promise that it doesn't hurt. I know only that they are. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okej. Czyli te wszystkie jakby trailera, persony tej księżniczki, które widzimy, to są jej kawałki, które musimy uzbierać? Tak to rozumiem teraz, w sensie po tym dialogu. Że jest rozbita na części i musimy te części podnajdywać.
Everything, until we meet again.
Okej.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. I have not lived. I am not
Okay.
afraid to die. She asks that I tell you to remember her.
O której?
You won't.
Dostarcz jej koszmar. Wrażliwe serce.
You're on a path in the woods.
Rozumiesz, kiedy zobaczysz
And at the end
prawdziwe
of that
Sejdę
path
Princess zaczyna
is a
się
cabin.
tutaj.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Dobra. Ja bym chętnie siedziała dalej, w sensie mi się podoba. Dobra, na chwilę wam ucięłam, żeby sobie zapisać. No to co? My na dzisiaj będziemy kończyć. Miłego dnia, tygodnia, kiedy sobie to tam oglądacie. Tutaj macie listę wyjątkowych osób subskrybujących ten kanał, które się do tego przyznają, ponieważ musicie włączyć widoczność swoich subskrypcji, żeby pojawić się na tej liście. I co? Do zobaczenia w następnym. Ja się z wami żegnam. Bye!